Hello and welcome to the Great British Sitcom, the show in which we watch some potentially forgotten sitcom classics to see if they stood the test of time. I'm Mark, and that's Chris Wood.
Hello.
And that's definitely Chris Jones.
Oh yeah,
Got it right that time. There we go. This week we're watching Health and Efficiency. Would one of you like to read the series premise about Health and Efficiency?
Go on, Chris.
Series premise. A BBC One programme, sitcom that was originally broadcast from 30 December, because you didn't put a TH there, 30th of December, 1993, to the 10 February, 10th, punctuation, 10th of February 1995, for a total of 12 episodes over 2 series. Adventures in St James General Hospital between the administration, doctors, and the nurses, with constant battles in the operating theatre, rising costs, and chaotic relationships. It stars Gary Olsen, Felicity Montague, Roger Lloyd Pack, Deborah Norton, Victor Maguire, Adoja Andar, and Jennifer Gibson. It was written by Andrew Marshall, 2.4 Children. We're going to be looking at... don't know. I've lost my train of thought there. We're going to be looking at an episode today.
Well, that's nice. But see, if he really tries, it's a really nice voice, isn't it? If he really tries, when he puts his mind to it.
Yeah, it was nice. I'm thinking I'm going to use that as a audition reel for audiobooks.
It did feel like an intro to Audible.
ASMR.
Yeah. He slipped off her nightgown with one hand, deftly. Come here, sweet bricks. You took off her hard hat.
50 Shades of Growl. That's the...
Yes! Yes! Oh, these fucking rolling in these photoshops. 50 Shades of Grout. Magnificent.
But you said gravel or grout?
Grout.
I heard gravel.
Oh, I said grout, yeah.
Yeah, grout.
Either one works.
Yeah, brilliant.
Felicity Montague, she was Lynn. She's Lynn in Alan Partridge.
That's who it was. Okay, yeah, I knew there was another name in there I did recognise.
Gary Olsen is in 2.4 Children. Andrew Marshall wrote it. Is that right? Andrew Marshall?
Andrew Marshall, correct.
2.4 Children. Dad. Yeah, all the big ones. Okay. Hot Metal. He wrote with someone, David Van Wyck. He co-wrote Hot Metal. An excellent show. We can all agree.
I can't remember what that one was about.
Read the fucking Daily News.
Always the needless.
Feeling like some news on a leash. Yeah.
Yep. The rating. I don't know if you saw the rating on this.
It's a fuck. I can't believe we're still doing this.
I did. So I can't objectively participate.
It's got a conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
All right. I'm going to say 6.2.
It's 6 bang on.
Fuck.
So close. Very close. Gary Olsen, 2.4 Children, Felicity Montague, Alan Partridge, Roger Lloyd Pack, Only Fools and Horses, or obviously Vicar Dibley,
and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Many things. Very, very well.
Green Grass. Was he in that?
He's not in that.
What?
Disappointed. Angry. I'm not sure that was. Victor Maguire was Goodnight Sweetheart, and Aju Ando. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologies if I'm not.
What?
Ando, I think it's like a Nigerian name, I would guess.
Yeah, you're on your own. I'm not getting involved.
Okay, fine. We'll see.
We'll see. What do you mean? We'll
Sounds
see.
like a threat, mate. Yeah.
It's like proper like threatening there, doesn't it?
No, I
Got to drive him home like that. Jerk the wheel off into the hard shoulder.
Let's.
Fucking hell, I didn't mean to. I'll say it.
We'll see. Which one's the break?
Oh.
Have a quick Google.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just seeing who she is.
Who's who? Who's what?
Ajoa and
Don't keep saying it. Fucking hell, stock shit. Come on.
So we don't know is the answer.
We. Who's we?
Me and the internet. I know. I think that said Ghanaian. There we go. British Ghanaian.
That's what Chris said.
That's what I just said.
It's just what he said.
Did you say that?
I just said Ghanaian, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was.
Yeah, he said it correctly as well. She's Ghanaian.
What did you?
It's Ghanaian. Don't you remember the passport of the wardrobe?
What did you say?
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know.
He says paprika. Don't listen to him. She's from Ghanaland.
Does anyone know of this?
No, the first time I've heard of it.
Health and efficiency, no.
First time I've heard of it.
Yeah, this is a new one from me. As I mentioned before, I think this is one Rory mentioned. I may be wrong in that. It's come up out of nowhere.
When was it made?
Sorry, I thought you covered that.
93
I did, but I can't remember. I've got no memory.
Okay.
I've got no memory.
93 to 95, right?
It ended 95. 93 to 95.
It did 95. Good old 95, eh?
What were you guys up to in that era?
Don't
I was like 8.
yeah. Not a lot.
95, we're talking What's the Story, Morning Glory, yeah?
Yeah.
We're talking
Gilbert Colvin, Blue Jumper.
Colvin, Good School.
You I can never remember this. You were both at Gilbert Colvin. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can never remember.
That's why we know loads of stuff and you don't. True that. We did go to a shit school. Objectively shit school.
Did you? What school did you go to?
It was fucking rubbish.
Forward Primary.
Forward Primary.
It was a shit.
That was our morning assemblies, wasn't it? We used to just slag off Forward Primary.
Yeah, it was like Oggy, go forward. shit. Forward, shit.
What is Oggy? I've had this conversation recently as well. What is
Oggy.
Oggy?
Oi.
Yeah, but what is an Oggy?
That's a French egg dish, isn't it?
This egg, it is all Oggy.
I was over in Spain and I watched the first England game on my own in an Irish bar in near Alicante, in Altea. Just scum in there. This classic English people trying to watch an England game abroad. Yeah, and then anytime there was a lull in the game, there was someone shouting Oggy. So proud to be English at this time.
We're the best.
He's like a turista.
No sé qué. So Oggy. Shall I look that up? Was that?
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh no, tin miners' wives or pasty sellers shouted Oggy, and their response from any hungry miner or labourer would be oi oi oi. So it's Cornish.
But why?
Why not?
Why?
How else? Right, look, I can't think of
Pasties
any more efficient way to say here's some pasties. Do you want one? Than Oggy oi.
But like, if the thing was called an Oggy, I get that.
Yeah, because look, Oggy is a slang term for a Cornish pasty derived from its Cornish name, Hoggan.
Now I understand.
It was used by local Devon and Cornish sailors at Devonport Dockyard in reference to pasty sellers who once stood outside the gates.
To be fair, I don't think there's much more English than shouting pasty. Is there?
Yes. Pasty. Yes. Pasty. I've always said yes. It should be a national anthem.
Yeah.
Pasty.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you were there, but I know that you were when we went to that little drama thing. Just for the full context of the story, we went away for like a day trip to like this drama centre where this guy was going to teach us drama stuff. I guess.
Right, is that for drama?
I'm not sure it
Geography
was.
field trip.
Where's the river? I'm meant to be writing about bloody Oxbow Lakes. What's on the wrong trip?
Anyway,
I don't remember much
there
about
was a
school.
girl and she was doing like a monologue part and she was really
Yeah.
going for it. I think it was an Arthur Miller play. I
remember going to see Inspector Calls. That's about it for trips.
We
That was
went to
English.
see Inspector Morse.
One trip. Failed that exam. That was proper shit mock. That was.
There's nothing about John Thor.
What about when they found the body? What? No, hang on.
Anyway, right. So she's like doing the thing, and then like, there's a part in the monologue where she says, "I ain't no goddamn patsy. I ain't a patsy." Really going for it. She got it wrong. I'm not. I ain't no goddamn patsy. Oi. I ain't no goddamn pasty. And fucking fair play to like the teachers for not reacting to that. I would have fucking pissed myself if someone really heartfelt said, I ain't no goddamn pasty.
Oh Christ.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Health and efficiency. What do we think this is going? What sort of comedy do we think this is going to be?
It seems to be. It says it's set in a hospital. And it's like battles between the different departments.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of bureaucracy and going, these doctors think they're the best and they don't know anything about us.
I think it's going to be quite wordy. Misunderstandings. I think it's going to be some medical condition, funny medical conditions.
Oh, he's the public health officer.
It just turns around, the guy's trousers are down. What?
There we go.
Close up on the clock. Woo!
Nurse's thing. Clock. Not the to establish that.
That's it. What's that?
Tassel. Is in that sense with the bureaucracy, is that going to draw any parallels with the Thin Blue Line? In that one, I know they're obviously different things, but the types of people that might be there,
red tapey, officious, kind of proper job worthy.
Different departments will, infighting and that kind of thing. Having a go at that doctor, having a go about the patients and stuff. Some things like that. Oh, look at his prick. Look how small his knob is.
What?
But he's got cataracts. Look how small his knob is. A theme tune. Do you reckon some medical machines beeping or something? That's what you usually say, isn't it?
Heart monitor.
No, it won't be in this.
I reckon it's some synth and then maybe a bit of electric guitar.
I'm gonna go just hospital sounds, cold open. Not sounds proper just screaming. I don't know. Not that would be a modern hospital. It's not Victorian, non-anaesthetic to
18th century ship. Bite this leather pad. All right, let's go and find out.
Yeah, let's go find out. All right, let's keep it short. Series 1, Episode 1. But he never said he loved me. So we just watched Series 1, Episode 1 of Health and Efficiency, entitled But He Never Said He Loved Me. Would anyone like to read, or no, we've done that, talk about the general premise of this episode?
It didn't really seem to have a general premise. It kind of just didn't. I don't know if there was it was just a hospital goings on, wasn't it?
There was the opportunity to film an advert for it.
Oh yeah.
For the hospital, and it set the scene for the manager, I guess she was, of the hospital, who was very tight on the budgets, and it just set the character setting, because obviously the first episode. That's pretty much it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot this was episode 1.
Advert, character settings, although not really. You just mentioned briefly before we started recording about the wedding that was called off. He jilted her on the wedding day.
That's the backstory between the two characters. Yeah, so there's always there was always a to and fro between wasn't it Michael and Kate, something like that.
Yeah, so Gary Olsen.
Gus Garrity.
I read Felicity with Gary Olsen and Felicity Montague's characters. They were due to be wed, and he jilted her at the altar.
But yeah, so I think the overarching theme of the series was that it was like a conflict between the doctors who were trying to provide
remix.
Pick up a prescription.
Very nice.
I'm leaving, and I'm taking my slogan to to Penguin.
Your background in confectionery, it's in healthcare, but I've got some crossover.
Yeah, your product starts with P, right? Yeah, fine. Don't worry, we'll be all right. Don't worry about it.
They're trying to provide appropriate health care for patients, whereas management want to do it at the cheapest possible cost and not have overnight stays, etc., etc. and that attitude is portrayed by Diana, the management hospital, who is obviously based their character is on like Margaret Thatcher, like the way she holds herself, the fact she's scum and is trying to cut costs, and her voice and everything is like very Thatcher.
Voice was so much. I think it's the same thing that happened with the previous episode with me and you, James, and I've written something.
You wrote down how old is Keith again. I don't know why. I don't know what that's got to do with this.
It just keeps wondering.
It's Keith.
Just want to find out.
How old is she now?
In this one, I've written down Diana Thatcher-like. So Diana's character, and you said that aloud.
Verbalised it.
Verbalised it to the group.
Aloud. Right, yeah. So in that's the macro version. The micro story. The micro story is that whole conflict between cutting costs and providing appropriate care was in the storyline of the old man who, through smoking, don't smoke, smoking kills. Through smoking, he had like problems with articulation, with what's it called? Circulation in his leg.
That's two after articulation.
To be fair, that's close.
Articulation.
Dark articulation.
Articulation.
That's dogs.
Dark articulation is
that's when dogs have got problems. Oh my god. I'm so tired.
If that's me though. That's what you get for smoking. I
ain't joking. I ain't joking. Now you got lung cancer.
You poor bastard.
Just. It's a good song, isn't it?
We recorded a song years ago called "The Smoking
Song."
Oh right.
Yeah.
And I think the way it came about is it had an initial tune, and then we somehow changed it
Right.
on the spot, and we did a recording there and then, and it's good.
Okay.
It's a message.
I'll take your word for it.
It's a good tune, and there's a message behind it. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we drop it? Can we drop it in a little sample here?
Do you have it?
Oh, 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 that's what you get for smoking. Oh, I ain't joking. Oh, now you got lung cancer. Oh, you poor bastard. Oh, smoking 50 a day. Oh, you'll be sorry. Oh, wipe the cobwebs away. Oh, off your body. Oh, balance is zero. Oh, teeth a shade of yellow. Oh, how much does it cost you? Oh, you mad tosser. Oh, smoking 50 a day. Oh, you'll be sorry. Oh, wipe the cobwebs away. Oh, off your body. Oh, 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 oh.
Right. So this fella's got problems with his circulation in his leg. Doctors want to put him on anticoagulants, a course of treatment, which will be expensive. Okay, he'll take up a hospital bed. Management will do the cheapest thing, which is remove his leg, amputate it, and get him out, ship him out. The amputator is the surgeon, played by what's his name?
Trigger. What?
Yeah, Trigger.
Roger Lloyd Pack.
Roger Lloyd Pack, who plays a ghoulish surgeon with pointy eyebrows.
He's so good, just in general, Roger Lloyd Pack. Yeah, even embodying them eyebrows right at the end, twirling them up.
Magnificent. It was like a.
He's a really good actor.
That's it, and that was the micro version of the macro storyline of cutting costs, etc. There's also, as we said, they are shooting. Lovely Samantha Janus was in there as a film director.
It was a nice surprise.
It was a nice surprise. It really carried the episode through to the second half of it. It was flagging a bit, and I think we both perked up when Janus came on screen. We were like, "Is that?" And we were like, "Yes, Janus, it's Janus." Samantha Womack, Eurovision star from 1991. And EastEnders, Babes in the Wood. Okay, we're talking the big names. Game on. Okay, perfect.
Coupling?
So I don't think so, but might be.
Was that not her in Coupling?
Mm-hmm. So it started off right. They were all the geezer out of Goodnight Sweetheart was in it. This Scouse bloke was in it. He was a doctor. I was thinking he was playing against type, but he wasn't. Was he? He was like pretty much the same character he always is. Feckless Scouse doctor. Okay, Gary Olsen was playing like he really annoyed me. Up until Janus, I was struggling watching this because he was just like he was supposed to be like a wise guy doctor, but I just found him too smarmy. He's got a big face. He had a goatee. His mouth was open all the time. It disgusted me.
Forcing himself upon his previous
his old flame.
Yeah,
upsetting. But she smashes a bedpan over his head. A lovely bit of Looney Tunes.
Great noise as well.
They're all worried because Diana's about to visit and do an inspection of the hospital. They're like, "Oh, quick, everyone in their places, etc." It's annoying. And then she turn up, and then she floats the idea of doing this advert. No one's interested in doing it because it's a waste of time. Annoyed. Until they see it's Janus, lovely, attractive lady. And suddenly, oh, what a surprise! Gary Olsen wants to do the advert.
Well, she and the fiance kind of dobbed him in.
Oh, dobbed him in, yeah. She's like, oh, he was, what's his name? Michael. Ben is People for Children, isn't it?
Jesus Christ. Do we know what's going on? Did we actually watch this episode?
It's a fever dream. Michael said he wanted to do it, and he was like, but, and then Diana was like, well, that's settled then. And he's like, oh, she got me. And then in walks lovely Samantha Janus in some like long boots, a velvet top.
Gary. Oh no, that's his real name. Michael. Yeah.
Michael was like, go. He was like, allow me, madam. And then he wanted to do it, and he was showing her around the hospital going, and she was, going. And he was like, oh, this part in the script where he says he had a stethoscope. I thought this is amazing because I've got a stethoscope. And she's like, yeah. So he's laying it on thick, and she's playing up to it a little bit. She's like, whatever. And then I don't fucking know what happens. Well, there's a man with a leg, something like that. Fucking hell.
Man with a leg. Yeah, the man was about to have his leg amputated.
Yeah.
Or is it that first of all? Or is it he's being told?
Which the guy, the Trigger's character, the surgeon, he's just proper going,
he wants to
giving it off about like, just get them in, chop them up, lovely morning, get to see the insides of the public, and he just says loads of weird things like, I'll have my hands on your liver before the day's out.
Yeah, I was to that elderly lady. She's like, goodness.
And then I don't even know where I went from there. Oh, there's a woman with a memory problem as well, wasn't there?
I don't remember that.
Brilliant. The head injury, and she couldn't remember the
Car
car
registration.
registration number and stuff.
What?
I don't know. And then the two bits that most closely linked together. Actually, she does come back in later on, isn't it?
Yeah, in the after credits scene.
I don't really understand how or why, but basically,
it was her bed. That's why we know why. It was her bed that the old switcheroo.
The old switcheroo. It was indeed. So they're doing the advert. Fucking hell.
Have we established the leg first of all?
He needs to have his leg amputated.
Right, okay, we have.
But the doctors don't want to do it. The surgeons are fucking adamant that he wants to get that fucking leg off.
Because it's cheaper.
Because it's cheaper.
Quicker.
Scouse fellow is there, is trying to break it to him, but he can't do it because, he hasn't got the heart.
He spun a tragic story of his wife who's
bedridden,
and he does everything. And all he's got is his cigarettes. He just wants to carry on smoking.
He smokes. my fags, my snap.
That's all he wants.
Take it or something. To keep his leg.
He wants to get it. Which I understand. Like if you'd want to keep it, wouldn't you?
Well, it's legally yours, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and plus, what if you ancient Egyptian sort of burial, isn't it? Like if you don't have it, you don't have it in the afterlife.
True. I definitely went into that in the storyline, but I don't think. Apart from the bit where there was that weird scene where he had like a jackal head. That was a bit.
There's a bit where they prescribed the canopic jars.
that was very strange. That was very strange. Yeah. So that's that. That's established. They don't want to get. They're trying to figure out a way so that he doesn't have his leg amputated. So the advert's starting, but then Michael realizes that there's a sneaky way that he can save his leg because they're running out of time in the advert shoot. If they go 2 minutes over, the crew will be on overtime. They've got to get this done. So they're on the last shot. Diana's introducing the hospital, saying about how it's whatever, it's good and that. And then from behind the medical screen curtain, out comes Michael. Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, for example, this was the kind of care we provide. He's got a dodgy leg, and whereas other hospitals might go for the cheaper option, which is amputating it. We provide the best care possible by having a more expensive course of care, which would be anticoagulants." And he tricks her. And he saves his leg.
Yeah, because Diana had tried to do the intro to that like 3 times over.
Oh yeah, this fucking kid was coughing.
She stumbled it the first 2 times.
Kid was coughing, put her off. Some of the worst coughing I've ever seen.
Oh, it was just a child. Yeah, go on, you fake cough now. Go on.
It's all right, showing off. I should have got the gig.
Just sitting there doing that.
Should have been me. Where would I be now?
Shrugging their shoulders.
Where was you in 95? Were you auditioning for this?
I was,
8 years old.
Didn't get the part.
Back in 95.
Because you kept
dark days. He turned up to the audition in an Air Force tunic. Not really got the character.
Not too big for me. Went home straight to bed. Couldn't sleep. Frost buttons.
It's all coming together. Yeah, absolutely superb. This is for the long time fans. Yeah, we've got some long term callbacks. We've got some medium term callbacks. All kinds of callbacks. Don't worry about that. They're covered. Yeah. Right. So then there's also something about a nutshell. Where's a man with his knob out? Mark, take it away.
Are you just trying to remember the notes of mine?
I'm trying to read your notes and I'm trying to prompt you on your own notes because I wrote nothing. So off you go, Mark.
But before this, I've written a music between scenes, like some slinky sax and piano.
It was good early 90s sax and I enjoyed it.
There was a bit where
Felicity
Montague's character was the doctor's sitting in her room, and then Michael comes in and they have a chat about what's wrong, that sort of chat.
And then from behind the screen up pops a little head. They both go around. Weird.
She grabbed hold of the man's testicles.
This is all behind the screen with this implying from implying from the context of the conversation and the facial acting of the patient man.
Yeah, it was good facial acting, I felt.
What was that acting? Did they, for the part, actually grab him?
Well,
I imagine she was holding his testicles. And I don't think that's the official way.
I reckon they have one each.
Yeah.
And then imagine having one ball tug. That must really hurt. I can't think of anything worse than how people talk about they have like the torsion where one of a ball twists around.
What?
You ever heard of that? Where like something happens and it twists the ball around inside the sack and it twists the tube and stuff. And then people say it's the most excruciating pain. I can't remember anything. Oh god, imagine it.
Thanks for that.
That's all right. That's next on your list of medical things that happen to you. Then I suppose you had all the other painful things.
Yeah, that'll be next. Lovely. Can't wait.
Oh,
since we're mildly sharing about my medical histories, I think one of the worst things we won't talk about the recent one. One of the worst things I've ever had was because it froze me in like the moment was having a camera inserted into my penis, just lying on the bed, just like. An out-of-body experience of going.
You had your TikTok account suspended, didn't you?
You got 3 likes on that, annoying. Do you get likes on TikTok?
3 likes. Yeah, that was horrific.
Oh God!
Just
Is that what you said? If you're staring so much, take a picture. Yeah.
So yeah, highly recommend you never do that.
I can imagine it, like, when you say highly recommend you wouldn't do it, I can imagine that was being done for some medical
Yeah, it
reason
wasn't-
rather
wasn't
than
choice.
just like,
Yeah, it's while you're here.
family snap.
It was a camera.
School
Right there.
picture
It
day.
was a DSLR.
Yeah. When
It looked like a snake eating a goat.
It's like, I've been long lensed.
No
thanks very
paparazzi.
much. I only went in for the epilepsy. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, and then he was like tugging on his testicles once she'd let go. In
Tugging on his testicles.
tugging on the testicles. And
What the fuck's going on?
don't know, it just felt quite good to say. Yeah, filming an advert that Samantha Janus had written.
Had she written it? What, the character, the actress had written that?
She's written the script and stuff, didn't she? Yeah.
Oh,
she
was there a script? There was a script, yeah.
The writer and film director, I guess.
Right, director.
Right, director. Credit.
She had like such a speaking role.
Who, Janus?
Yeah.
Womack, I call her. Samantha Womack. That's some respect.
Samantha Womack. Right. Yeah, leg amputation. That's what I've got next.
We've done that. I've just covered that already. That's done. Cross that off.
Oh no, but there was a joke that I quite like this. When he came in to say he wants to keep the leg, she was like, "What's he want it for? The leg fairy?"
That's good. I was put under his pillow for the leg fairy.
Under his pillow for the leg fairy.
Yeah, that's funny. That was probably a good joke of the week. That's done. Cross that bit off.
Good.
Next, done that. Okay, that's all sorted. No, but then they think it's all resolved with the old man. It is essentially for what they think is resolved. Then they're like, "Oh, where's the woman with the head injury?" And then they're like, "Oh, she's just gone off to the theatre or something." And they go, "Ah!" And then they run, and there's a sublime freeze frame.
And then straight into the.
That's superb. And we were like, well, that's the end of that then. And luckily, we sat watching the credits because
just having the chat that we
a little. And many people say this is what inspires like the Marvel films, like having the little credits,
Yeah.
the little end credits, little teaser thing. And there was like a little after credits bit. I wonder if they do it for every episode. I wonder.
Not one, but two.
Yeah, there were
as well.
two little resolutions.
The first one where they catch up with the woman that supposedly was going to lose her leg, which if out of the two of them, probably one that wasn't needed, I would say. So they find the woman with a head injury that they thought was about to lose her leg, and she said the name of the number plate that was the car that hit her, which is why she was in hospital. But the car number plate had the letters ECG in it, which is the ward that she'd been taken to.
Yeah,
Nice little hospital joke there.
lovely stuff.
But then it cut away.
I don't know why they would ask the patient where she was going. It'd be the doctor would say it, wouldn't it? Surely.
Yeah, you think the was it porter? You think they'd know?
Yeah.
You think they'd know?
Clueless. And then we're back to the Scouse doctor.
Yeah, that was. I thought I quite like this one. The Scouse doctor, his name being Dr. Phil.
Like the TV show.
Like the TV show, yeah. He went up to the guy that he thought had his leg.
He's like, I got your fucking leg.
And yeah, just like what looked like
It's like a flight case, but the shape of a foot, the shape of a leg.
Yeah,
It was
like an
stupid.
instrument case.
I imagine that though, you probably would have cases like that, wouldn't you? To hold
Leg
like
case.
a prosthetic leg
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Fair play.
or a hockey stick.
Really small hockey stick. But yeah, that was the official end. I quite like that second one.
I thought it was a bit it's a little bit too far.
That's why I
Stupid
liked
box.
it. It didn't
Because
fit
he
in
put
with-
it on the end of the bed and looked down, saw the 2 feet there. And he was like,
Uh-oh.
"Guy!"
It didn't fit in with the theme of the rest of the humour, but I appreciated it as a standalone joke for how stupid it was.
Yeah. So overall, it was fine. I thought I was quite annoyed, but I don't like Gary Olsen. I think it's a problem. Obviously, rest in peace, etc. But I didn't like him in 2.4 Children. I mean he's got range because this Doctor is a much different character to Ben in 2.4 Children. That said, I don't like him as an actor.
Okay.
Yeah, up to.
No, he just wanders around.
I don't like him as an actor. Found him smarmy because he was supposed to be like he was supposed to be on his side, I guess, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He's supposed to be like a
he's
goodie
meant to be
against
the
the
good
bad.
voice against the trust that come in and
he
they're
was
kind of like
he was
admin-y
just
and
smarmy. I
it's,
didn't like his little goatee. I didn't like him.
no, sort of like it's the numbers over the care.
Have either of you guys watched Scrubs before?
Yeah,
'Cause this was basically
Sporadically. I've only seen the odd one here and there.
Yeah.
I don't really like
I'm
it.
no Superman. I'm no Superman.
Good song. Yeah, it's basically the concept of Scrubs, where there's like the main chief director of the hospital wants to cut costs, and there's the other guy that wants to
Do right by the patients, man.
Yeah, but that character, I wish I could remember their names in it, but
Is it TJ or something?
no,
JD.
that's
JD.
No, he's
G-Day.
he's boss that is a bit of a dick, but he still wants to save as much money as he can in the hospital. He's like mentor essentially.
Dr. Kimball.
Yeah, go with that. Sounds American.
Kimball?
It's
Don't know.
at least 15 years since I watched that.
Anyway, his character, he basically he plays the same person that Gary Olsen would be in this, except he's purposefully a dick, and that it becomes likable for it.
I thought it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, it wasn't anything great. It's just fine.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, got extra points for Janus. Nice to see Janus in there. She was a good character. Good character. You know, this is a couple of years after Eurovision, so she's still flying high. Still is flying high in my books, but you know.
It was Sarah Alexander. I mixed her up with Kaplan.
Yeah, well,
Married
often done. Huh?
Married to Peter Serafinovich.
Good. Well done. Wish them well. Joke of the week is probably the Leg Fairy, I'd imagine.
I mean, it's the only one that I can remember.
Yeah, Chris, enjoy it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's all done. Right. Stand the test of time. I mean, the fact that Scrubs is basically the exact same dynamic would suggest that yes, given that Scrubs was about 10 years after this.
Yeah, but that was like, how long ago was that?
Okay, that was nearly
Nearly 10, 15 years ago.
nearly
now,
10 years
anyway,
ago.
right?
So yeah.
Mm.
But
Living in the past.
anyway, he was coming around to mine. We watched a DVD. Oh, we can play a PS2 game.
That's right.
Game. We'll do the game.
Yeah, we'll do the game. Come on.
Mark made a game, stupid game. Mark has made a stupid game. Let's play the game. Let's play the fucking stupid game.
So what's this called again? Health and efficiency. Chris, what do you think the game's
What's
called?
stupid game for health.
Health and efficiency. I'm going to guess it's going to be, I don't know what it's called, health and sufficiency, but it's going to be guessing whether it's a real medical, like a real medical thing or not. No?
Like stealth and efficiency, and you're guessing the kind of military planes.
Playing stealth and efficiency.
Yeah, come on. Fucking idiots think alike. Perfect.
I'm going to ask you a series of questions about the stealth roller coaster at Thorpe Park.
What?
I want you to give
What?
me
Say that again?
yeah, don't worry. That was a double take because that's like, what?
Oh no. This is like
Not even medical. What?
oh, this is like me and my 12 all over again. Oh god.
Alright, sorry, go for it. Sorry, go on. Stealth roller coaster at Thorpe Park. Apparently a thing, I can tell you.
Yeah, so this is, this is like on the theme. This is on the theme because we're talking about head injuries. What's the game? Stealth and efficiency. So there's gonna be questions about the stealth roller coaster. Fuck.
Yeah.
Right. What? And it's like true or false?
Yeah.
About the roller coaster.
Yeah.
That's not related to anything.
No.
What? You couldn't even call it like. It could have been
I
like
think you'll
medical.
find, Chris, that stealth rhymes with health.
It could have been like medical things. It could have been like, you know, little funny diseases you could have written up.
That would have been at multiple Wikipedia pages, Chris. All he's done is looked at the stealth Wikipedia page. Stealth brackets ride at Thorpe Park. Close brackets.
All right.
Chris is still going to win this, but let's just do it.
We'll see. I'll start with you this time.
Why not?
See if that gives you any advice.
Absolutely not, but carry on.
It's like Chase. set B. Oh, I should have picked set B.
Chris is sat on a big high chair with a suit on, looking at me, looking down his nose at me. Go on then. The Chase. We'll put the Chase back music in the background. Go on.
Do you know what that music's like?
No.
Okay, fine.
Does it matter? I'll just put in YouTube the chase music.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just get
You revealed your methods.
because I'm such an idiot. I'll just get like generic chase music. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my head hurts. Right, right.
I think there's 6.
Stealth and efficiency.
I think there's 6 questions, so you'll be getting 3
I
each.
think it's doing a lot of
It
heavy
looks
lifting in
like
that
so.
sentence, isn't it?
To be honest, once you've got 6 questions about a roller coaster, like, well, you're proper scrabbling, aren't you? Like, probably wouldn't have done a quiz about it, to be honest.
Shit,
There's been plenty of ups and downs in this quiz.
Stealth,
and,
not even stealth. Like,
Just going round
stealth
and
is such a big topic. Like, could have been about spies, could have been about everything. But literally, stealth,
Metal Gear Solid.
into Google, first top result, stealth roller coaster.
That'll do.
Click.
That will do. Go on.
Question 1, Jones. What speed does the roller coaster reach? Is it 62 miles an hour or 82 miles per hour?
It's got to be 82 miles an hour, surely.
It's 82 miles an hour.
Yeah. That's right. Imagine 60.
Well, 60 miles an hour, yeah, but what? What are you saying? It's not fast? Of course it's
Everyone on the
fast.
motorway like, whoa!
Yeah, but presumably
Everyone
when you're in your
middle lane on
car,
the motorway.
Hanging upside
you're
down.
not strapped into a chair with your legs.
Yeah.
Try
It's
sitting
like the M40, just like on your head.
M40.
sit on the roof of your car at 60 miles an hour and then tell me. it's not
Sorry?
fast. Well, yeah, but when you're in your car going 60 miles an hour, you're not sitting in a chair with the wind against you. Like if you have the
I am.
if you have
convertible.
if you have the window open at 62 miles an hour,
Stick my head out.
yeah, but it's proper
Sorry.
a proper gale.
Who's go?
Who's she? Come on then, Chris.
Come on, then.
1-0 chasing.
How many chairs?
Pressure's on.
Wood. In what time does it reach a speed of 82 miles per hour? Is that 1.9 seconds or 2.9 seconds?
Oh, it's easy. It's easy.
I'm gonna have to say it's 2.9.
It's 1.
Oh, come on. That's basic.
No, that's mental though,
basic.
because
Well,
that's
I know.
literally like
That's
jolt
what-
someone.
That's what I said. That's what?
I said it could
Well,
be
it'd be
done.
like a jolt.
That's
Less than
a
2
different word.
seconds.
That's a different word.
All right.
The jolt.
Jones, how much did it cost to build the roller coaster?
Oh, good question. Good question. Is that inflation or?
when was it built?
So cocky, I have to get it all one right.
No,
Is it
nothing can go wrong now. What?
Is it 10 million or 12 million?
Oh, I put 12 million in it.
12 million.
Obviously.
I sometimes feel like you're trying to read this upside down, but it is 12
No,
million.
why would I? Why would I? I want to guess this week. Get
Wow, you know so much about roller coasters.
Tell me about Nemesis again. Tell me about the vampire at Chessington World of Adventures.
Tell me how fast it is.
Tell me about Professor Burr's Bubble Works. Not a roller coaster. Oh, my head back in my head hurts so much.
Would.
Mm.
When, so, just a disappointed tone. When did the roller coaster open?
Good question.
Was it the 15th of March 2006 or was it the 15th of March 2010?
Well, never been to Thorpe Park.
Oh, reveal!
Never been interested in the opening of UK roller coasters.
Until now.
This is when it matters.
All I remember is there used to be an advert on TV for something called The Smiler, where some kid had like crazy eyes. Don't know when that was.
Some people had their legs cut off on that as well.
What
Yeah, it was an accident. There was people had their legs amputated.
was it? Opened by Oh, I don't know. Whatever. 2010.
No.
It's 2006.
Thank you.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
wow!
so
Wow!
Easy. Disappointed.
What?
I think technically by default you've won, James.
Oh, come on. Well, no,
let's,
come on.
That's not by default. That's by like he's answered all his questions right.
By skill.
Default.
It's not like Chris didn't turn up. I got the questions right.
Consolation prize.
Chris wasn't taken ill halfway through.
It's like,
That is in like you don't need to continue, but we're going to anyway.
yeah, well, yeah.
We will see.
I'll do it out of respect for the game.
Like you really embarrassed me. Hit me where it hurts. My knowledge of UK roller coasters.
This is a fucking victory lap now. Hands off the
Showboating.
handlebars. Come on.
What is the height of the roller coaster?
Ooh.
Is it 205 feet or 250 feet? If you want that in meters, that's 62 meters.
I like feet.
Okay.
205 or 250?
Yeah.
Two.
Sounds tall.
205?
It's 205.
Thank you. 100% of the questions. Right. What the fuck?
What's going on?
That's what I was waiting for. I was biding my time until a question about roller coasters came on.
Had a good weekend. Where was you yesterday? Fort Park. Was you? Hour in a line, reading all the facts. This roller coaster opened in 2006. It reaches a speed of 82 miles an hour in 1.2 seconds.
Yeah.
1.9 seconds.
Hasn't learned.
All right. Fucking hell.
It's got a picture of me on it. Just like a little notepad.
Photoshop. Final question. What is the length of the roller coaster? Is it 1,312 feet or 1,512 feet?
1,512.
It's 1,300.
Oh, it's got 3-0. Easy. That's a real roller coaster of emotions, that quiz, wasn't it?
Oh my god, it's why I got kicked off of Roller Coaster University. It's too long, it's too slow, it's too short.
She said, etc.
Well, that was sensational.
Can't believe it, I know. Clean sheet.
3-0.
Clean sheet, hat trick. I hope next week's about Peter Pan's Playground. I hope next week's the quiz is about Peter Pan's Playground.
Sorry.
Question 1, Barracuda. Let's have a look what we've got here. I'm going to go for Chelmsford 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Why?
Gruff. It's Rory McGrath.
Oh, the one who was done for...
Shoplifting.
Was it shoplifting?
Well, I don't know.
No, that was the chef, wasn't it? Or was it him as well?
Oh,
That's Thompson. Royal Thompson. He does like, it was like he was stalking his wife or something, right? Oh, we'll just bleep all this out.
yeah, just get rid of it.
Allegedly.
Oh, I've spoiled it now. I've won the quiz. I've just slandered someone. Libeled someone on the podcast.
That's the quiz for next week. Right.
What's it called? Chelmsford 1, 2, 3.
Chelmsford 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what's this going
I
to be?
can't
What's
believe
going to be? Essex or not Essex? Is it in Essex?
What, the quiz?
Yeah. Is Chelmsford in Essex?
I think I remember what this game is.
80.
Oh, Christ. No.
Chris will like this one. Chris is going to like this one.
Why?
I think for the setting of it, yeah.
Yeah.
The setting of it.
Well, let me tell you, Chris, this series was set in the British town of Chelmsford in the year AD 123.
Oh, really?
Now we're talking. Look, Chris has chosen the ones based on names. It's been disappointing. And I've chosen one for him.
As well. Chelmsford 1,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That's going to be what?
Power functions in
Romans,
Roman
isn't it?
Garnet, Aulus Paulinus, Jimmy Mulville, and British chieftain Badrock, Rory McGrath.
Sounds absolutely...
It's right up Chris Street, isn't it?
Great stuff. All right,
Good. I can't believe I won a quiz. Can't believe it. How long has it been? What was the last quiz I won?
I don't think you won any last series.
No.
I think you must have done. I
Oh,
didn't pick
no.
everyone. We must have
no.
drawn some.
I think it was a draw that you got. And then I picked one at random, I think.
What is stealth anyway? I have no idea what it is.
I don't know, it was a Google.
What? The word?
What? Fucking dictionary.
What? Being stealthy? What?
Stealth roller coaster.
Oh, stealth roller coaster.
The thing we did the quiz about.
Oh. What thing you been on 8 times?
Well, yeah.
Aren't you wearing a Thorpe Park t-shirt?
It's the fastest roller coaster in the UK.
Is it really?
And second tallest after the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Right, that's it then, isn't it? We've done it.
We've done it? Yeah.
I think that was better. I think we picked up these last 2 ones. I think we picked up since the first 3 were a bit of a downer. I don't know why. It wasn't very good, was it? But I think we picked up.
And we've got one more to go for the end of the series.
Oh, it's going to be Chelmsford 1, 2, 3 as a grand finale.
Oh,
what an end to the series. What an end to the series.
Can't wait.
And if anyone wants to get involved, we'll welcome any guesses as to what Mark's mystery illness was recently. Anyone wants to guess what that was? Yeah. It was really painful and he doesn't want to talk about it, so you can guess. So any guess is welcome at shitcom, all the socials.
Should we have a hashtag?
If you want, draw a picture of what you think it is. What happened to Mark?
Yeah, and leave it as hashtag.
Hashtags Mark's Melody.
Mark's Malady.
Yeah.
Okay. Hashtag Mark's Malady.
Is that a Roald Dahl book?
Yeah, send in your pictures on Twitter and that. And,
Yeah, narrator. They didn't get anything. Yeah. It was ignored.
yeah.
That hashtag was never used.
Yeah. Nothing ever happens. No one is listening.
I bet even Rory won't get involved.
Rory's just a persona of mine. I don't even realise. What's another name I can use?
Mark, what's this wig of makeup doing in your room?
Makeup as well.
I don't know.
What's that mean?
Oh,
He's got a powdered wig and like
No, yeah, but you could
white
like,
face.
change your skin like colour. Couldn't you? You could make it.
He's only his blackface.
No,
Is that what
you
he's saying?
could make yourself
All back to
paler.
zero.
Can you like foundation or something like a lighter?
Thanks, Aaron. Oh dear. All right, we've had fun. We've had fun today.
It's been a good 2 episodes, yeah. All right. Yeah, you've been listening to the Great British Shitcom. Don't forget to follow us. Oh, I think you listened to the last episode.
Please don't forget.
Please.
6 years waiting. I had to go see a doctor if I was forgetting that much.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube at British Shitcom. Hashtag Shitcom. Leave us a review on iTunes and subscribe. Alternatively, visit, if it's still active, greatbritishshitcom.com.
If it's this redirects to like adult friend finder. This just redirects to the web page for the stealth roller coaster. What? It's all Mark's big plan to increase footfall on the stealth roller coaster. Theme parks are fucking depressing, aren't they? Like, imagine what sort of pedo goes to that. And like, over the age of about 12, why would you go to a fucking theme park?
Antonia genuinely loves them. I don't get it.
Well,
Yeah, her and I went not
it's.
too long ago.
I think it's weird
Fun.
behaviour.
It's just
It's fucking weird, isn't it?
it's fast movement.
I can't.
Mark explaining theme parks to an alien. It's fast movement. Okay? Lateral, vertical,
No,
rotations.
It's like it's the marketing board for the stealth roller coaster. It's fast movement.
tagline.
Head of movement.
No.
Continue.
Okay, now speed that up.
Whoa. I don't think you're speeding it up enough.
Yeah, 62 miles per hour. Yeah. Make it 20 more. Wow. Oh, Christ. Okay, well, yeah, I've done all the outro. I've been Mark Winter, that's Chris Wood.
Yep.
And that's Chris Jones.
Thank you very much.
We've been Great British Shitcom, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.